Rap is out of control.
So Mega. So we were talking about you know, back in the day stuff. So what's his name right there? Domingo. He came in the game as an MC. Now your first appearance on Wax, correct me if I'm wrong, but was it the PhD in '91?
As Cormega?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so see, you already got me because you said as Cormega. So what you?
Because MC Core
MC, well, yeah,
was on something too.
What else was there?
That was whose album was that? Arkham, Hot Days.
Oh wow.
Arkham.
Squeaky voice kid, MC Core.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I forgot about that one.
I never knew that.
Yeah, see? But 91 was the PhD poet in Hot Day.
That's when I was Cormega. That's when that verse was ahead
C
of its
Mega.
time.
Yeah.
Mega's a scientist, metaphor, analyst, predator. I set it off like a terrorist. I accelerate like a four-wheeler. And Hot Day supplies the bass like a drug dealer. I'm an architect, and I mark the set like the Jamaican posse spitting and mark for death. You ain't ready for prime time. Whenever I rhyme, I'm superior. Deteriorating your brain area. Busting your interior and exterior. Ripping the area like a pit terrier. I'm insane. Mega inflicts pain. I set it off like a soldier in Fort Maine. Mutilate, assassinate, and flip. My technology is like a microchip, mega mic prototype. I kill static like Illmatic ice. My device has a long clip with infrared light. My brain's evil like the Antichrist. When I'm hype, I leave the fucking mic smoking like bass pipes. Intruders get bum rush. My sound waves kick down the door like TNT in a drug bust. Cormega can never be imitated. Motivators fear the poetry I generated. When women get intimidated, I hit it, I get mega pussy. Like an abortion clinic, it's mandatory. I'm self-explanatory. Don't front on me, shorty. Your man's working for me. When in effect, I pull a tech and get wrecked, then step. Cause I'm a good fella exec. Generated when strap rap activator. A Terminator, similar to Schwarzenegger. I deceive and disarm MCs left in suspended animation. Your brain cells freeze. My mind designed like a 9 and I'ma let it off. Protege step off when I set it off.
Let's go, man.
That was Set It Off or Set It Off? Wasn't there like a part 3?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was like a part 3 too. Yeah.
That we just did part 1, 2, and 3.
So that was my 91 verse.
That was the 91.
That was way ahead of his.
And I gotta say, numerous things I want to point out. Illmatic mentioned in the verse.
That's a person from my block.
Okay.
John Boy. He was Illmatic.
Okay.
Ice. He was a gangster. I looked up to him, so shouted him out.
No doubt. Yeah, because it's always, you know, when you trace back the history of words, you know what I'm saying? So that was an early one. I believe Traj also on one of his early verses.
Yeah,
you know,
that's 40 Side of Vernon.
Yeah.
40 Side of Vernon is our block. It's Nas, me, Hot Days from that block. Who else? That's pretty much us three.
Right.
That block spawned E-Buddy. When you had people from Queenbridge going E-Buddy,
yeah.
That's from Vernon. Illmatic is from Vernon, and Wangster is from Vernon. You know what I'm saying?
Words.
Those are 3 words that came from the block, and Thun is from the other side, 41st side. Actually, Thun might have low key came from Vernon too, because Bumpy, my man Bumpy, is originally from the block.
Okay.
But you know, I don't know where it came from, but I think it's from the 41st side.
Okay.
I'll give it to them.
Yeah. Lots of styles were birthed.
Yeah.
In those buildings. I mean, it's crazy. And just when you first when was the record with the Arkham?
I don't even remember.
Okay, but it was before the Saturday
That
Off
was before
joint.
that. Yeah.
Right, so I mean, yeah, it was either late '80s or '90s.
It was definitely late. It might have been late '80s or very early '90s. It was. When you hear my voice, it don't even sound like me. I sound squeaky. I didn't find myself.
Yeah. You find yourself in '91 though. That said a little.
Yeah, I found myself on that. Yeah, I forgot when it came out, but it came out. It was back in the days.
Okay.
And I was. I didn't have no consistency as far as getting in the studio. Back in the days, I was saying this on an interview recently. Like, it was hard to get in the studio. People used to be like, "Why you ain't go to the studio?" It wasn't like there's an internet or yellow pages where I just know. Okay, you call there and then you book time, and I didn't know all that. Nobody knew all that. So you thought basically it was like you get. If you're cool with a rapper or a producer, they'll hook you up with some studio.
Right.
But rappers wasn't trying to hook up rappers. Especially not me. They wasn't trying to hook me up at least. So That's why you know what I mean?
But then at that age, did you know that was what you wanted to be doing, or was it just kind of like the thing to do at the time, and then you just kind of fell into it, your career?
Nah, I wanted to rap since I was a little kid.
Right.
I just didn't. The unfortunate thing I said recently was, in life, sometimes it's easier to get in trouble than to get productive. Mm-hmm. You can walk outside your house, you can walk outside your building, and somebody gives you a package to pump.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, once you're doing that, you're distracted from the other thing. So I wish I had people that was, you know, that would have took me to the studio and gave me that. If I had Marley in my life a little earlier,
right?
After Marley heard like that verse I just spit to you a little while ago, then he heard something else. He came back to the hood because he wasn't messing with. He took a break. He was messing with. He was working on LL and all that type of stuff.
Right.
So and he heard some stuff, and then when he heard that and he heard something else, he came and got me. I was at Marley's house working on my album in '92, but the problem was, I was headed to jail. I blew trial. So that's why the album never came out. If I didn't blow trial, I'd have had an album out. When Lords of the Underground got a record deal, I believe it was Pendulum Records.
Yeah.
Pendulum, yeah.
That's how I remember.
Yeah.
I wasn't even home and I remember.
Right.
You know how I remember?
Right.
Because it was a package deal. It'd been Lords of the Underground and Mega.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd have been signed with Marley.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. What would have been? That's crazy.
But
here we are.
Yeah.
The realness too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, out there right now. Keep it locked right here at Shade 45. Rap is out of control.